Some places don't exist on any map, yet thousands claim to have seen them. Some mistakes feel harmless until reality itself breaks, and some doors, once crossed, were never meant to be found again. Here, we explore documented mysteries, digital folklore, and stories that blur the line between imagination and fear. Tonight's story is not about ghosts or demons. It's about a place that exists only when reality fails. This is the Backrooms. In 2019, an image appeared on the internet with no warning and no explanation. It showed a completely ordinary room, yellow walls, cheap carpet, and fluorescent lights. Nothing was happening. And yet, people couldn't stop staring at it. There was no blood, no shadow, no monster, just emptiness, the kind that feels wrong. The image was posted with a short caption, not a story, not a warning, just a statement. If you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up here. That single sentence was enough. The Backrooms were born. No clip is a term from video games. It means passing through solid objects due to a glitch. Walls stop being walls. Reality stops obeying rules. The Backrooms suggest something terrifying. What if reality itself can glitch? Not through machines, not through science, but by accident. According to the myth, entering the Backrooms doesn't feel dramatic. There's no flash of light, no scream, no warning. One moment you're walking, the next moment you're somewhere else. No transition, no explanation, just silence. The first place everyone describes is called Level 0. Endless yellow rooms, stained wallpaper, damp carpet that smells of mildew. The lights hum constantly, not loud enough to notice at first, but never quiet enough to escape. There are no windows, no clocks, no doors that lead anywhere meaningful. The hum becomes unbearable over time, not because it's loud, but because it never stops. People describe it as psychological erosion. Thoughts blur, memories fade. Silence would be mercy, but silence never comes. There is no day, there is no night, only light. Minutes feel like hours, hours feel like days. Some claim they walked for what felt like weeks. Others say time stopped entirely. Inside the Backrooms, clocks are useless because time itself feels optional. At first, you believe you are alone. That's almost comforting. Then you hear footsteps, not echoes, not your own. Footsteps that stop when you stop and continue when you move. Some claim there are creatures in the Backrooms. Others insist there are none. Psychologists say isolation can create hallucinations. Fear creates patterns where none exist. But here's the problem. Different people describe the same things. Same shapes, same movements, same rules. The Backrooms spread because it feels possible. It doesn't rely on monsters or magic. It relies on something far more unsettling. The idea that reality is fragile, that familiarity can turn hostile, that one wrong step could erase everything you know. And once that idea takes hold, it doesn't leave. When humans face chaos, they do one thing instinctively. They create structure. As more people claimed to have entered the Backrooms, patterns began to emerge. Not because the place explained itself, but because survivors tried to make sense of something that refused to be understood. That's when the idea of levels was born. The word level is misleading. These are not floors of a building. They are states of reality. Each level follows different rules, different physics, different dangers, and the most terrifying part, no one knows how many levels exist. Level 0 is not meant to kill you quickly. It's meant to wear you down. Endless repetition. No variation, no escape cues. Psychologists say environments like this can cause memory loss, paranoia, and dissociation. The Backrooms don't attack your body first. They attack your mind. According to Backrooms lore, wandering aimlessly is dangerous, not because you'll get lost, but because movement attracts attention. If something hears you walking, it may start following, and once followed, stopping doesn't help. People began sharing rules online. Not guarantees, just chances. Stay calm, don't scream, avoid dark hallways, never run unless you're sure you're alone. These rules sound simple, but fear makes simple things impossible. Some claim they escaped the Backrooms. They describe waking up suddenly, as if falling from a dream. Others say they found staircases, elevators, doors that shouldn't exist. But here's the problem. No two escape stories are exactly the same. Level 1 looks different, more industrial, dimmer lights, concrete walls. People describe it as progress. But progress in the backrooms is dangerous because hope encourages movement, and movement increases risk. Some claim to find supplies, water, food, crates, no labels, no expiration dates, no explanation of origin. The backrooms give just enough to keep you alive, never enough to make you comfortable. As levels increase, so do sightings, humanoid figures, unnatural movement, eyes that reflect light incorrectly. Skeptics say it's stress-induced hallucination. Believers say entities adapt. Either way, people disappear more frequently after reporting sightings. There is no physical evidence, no photos that can't be dismissed, no recordings that survive scrutiny. And yet, thousands of stories exist. Different countries, different languages, same details. That's what keeps the mystery alive. Beyond level 1, descriptions become fragmented. Some levels are loud, others are completely silent. Rooms filled with darkness so thick it feels physical. Hallways where gravity shifts subtly, making walking exhausting. Survivors say these levels feel hostile, as if the environment itself resents your presence. One of the most disturbing reports involves time. Some claim minutes feel like days. Others say weeks pass without hunger or sleep. Clocks don't work. Phones lose battery without use. Memory becomes unreliable. In the backrooms, time isn't broken. It's irrelevant. Many claim to record their experiences. Audio logs, video footage, written notes, but almost all recordings share one flaw. They end abruptly. Static, distortion, or silence. Whatever the backrooms are, they do not like being documented. Some experts believe the backrooms represent a mental state, a manifestation of modern anxiety, isolation, corporate monotony, liminal spaces we subconsciously fear. According to this theory, the backrooms are not a place. They are a reflection, a mirror created by the human mind under stress. Another theory suggests something more disturbing. That reality itself is flawed, and the backrooms are a glitch, a space left unfinished, unrendered, never meant to be accessed. If this theory is true, then entering the backrooms isn't paranormal. It's accidental trespassing. Some believe escape stories are lies, not intentional, but altered memories. The mind rewriting trauma to survive. If no one truly escapes, then those who claim they did may have returned physically, but never mentally, and maybe that's worse. The backrooms grew because people kept adding to it. Levels, rules, entities. But this raises an unsettling question. Did people create the backrooms, or did they uncover something that already existed? Sometimes stories don't spread because they're fictional. They spread because they feel familiar. Despite knowing it's fictional, people are drawn to the backrooms because they resemble places we've all seen. Office buildings after hours, empty malls, abandoned schools. The fear isn't monsters. The fear is emptiness. Here is the truth, documented and undisputed. The backrooms began as internet folklore. No physical evidence proves they exist. No authority confirms real disappearances linked to them. And yet, no one can fully explain why the concept feels so real. If the backrooms are only a story, why do so many people describe the same place? Why do the details match? Why does the fear linger? Some mysteries don't need proof to survive. They survive because the answer is uncomfortable. Some say the backrooms are nothing more than creative fiction. Others believe they are a psychological phenomenon tied to fear and isolation. And some believe they represent something unfinished in reality itself. The truth is, no one actually knows. And maybe that uncertainty is the real horror. What do you think the backrooms are? And remember, some places don't want to be explored. Not because they're dangerous, but because they were never meant to be found. If this story stayed with you, you're not alone. Some doors, once imagined, never fully close. Subscribe for more real-world mysteries and documented horror, and I'll see you where reality feels slightly wrong.